policy is a blessing to Nigeria. Is it so or not? We will hear from the speakers. So that is what they are here to do justice to. And then they will give us their points decisively. I want to believe that. All right, over to you, Eniola, Bello Eniola Elizabeth, the chief speaker of the
and dear audience. My name is Debate Oauis from Senior Secondary School 2, and I am here to support the motion that cashless policy is a blessing to our economy in Nigeria. What is a cashless policy? A cashless policy is an economic approach that mandates the use of digital means for financial transactions instead of physical cash. The World Bank stated that cashless payments are critical for reducing the informal system and integrating more people into the formal financial technology. Now, why did I say cashless policy is a blessing to our economy? My reasons go towards. To start with, there is enhanced convenience. Cashless payments are faster and more convenient. Cashless policies are not just a convenience, but they are also a catalyst for innovation and development. Also, it boosts economic growth, which enhances transparency and fosters trust, encouraging both local and foreign investments. Well, a quote says, a cashless society is not only an efficient society, but also one which enhances transparency and accountability in all financial transactions. Another quote says, digital payments bridge the gap between convenience and security, paving the way for economic growth. However, corruption and other illegal activities like money laundering, theft, robbery, and being caught. Digital payments help create records, which help trace and curb corruption, tax evasion, lots more. It is a secure environment which reduces the risk of theft and provides a better enabling environment. Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, also stated that cashless payments reduce corruption and enhance transparency in all financial dealings. Moreover, there is better monetary policy implementation. It provides real-time data, which enables government to make better decisions financially. In conclusion, Christine Lagarde also advocated cashless payments as a way of enhancing transparency and helping the global economy. Jackma also said that cashless payments enhance convenience and okay, so journey to a thriving economy begins with encouraging the citizens with regular cashless payments and the journey to a cashless economy.
Candidate to place, Akinsoya Peter. Don't forget you can make use of this space as well.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, honorable judges, have a good time. our fellow debaters. My name is Abisoya Akela. Today we discuss a point which I strongly oppose. The cashless policy is not a blessing to our economy, but rather a recipe for disaster. Firstly, what is a cashless policy? A cashless policy is a government initiative or strategy aimed at reducing the use of cash and promoting recurring use of payments. As it has its advantages, it also has its disadvantages. It excludes the marginalized, increases the risk of financial fraud, and undermines our economic sovereignty. Let us examine the flaws of the cashless policy. Why it's not the solution to our economic problems. Number one, exclusion of the marginalized. People who are marginalized are people who are considered irrelevant, whether it's in the society or people. The cashless policy excludes the marginalized, which in this case are the poor, the elders, and those living in the rural areas who may not have access to digital payment systems. This exacerbates the social and economic inequality. Number two, it increases the risk of financial fraud. The cashless policy increases the risk of financial fraud, identity theft, and cyber attacks. This can lead to financial instability and undermine our economic development. Number three, dependence on technology. A cashless policy makes us dependent on technology, which can be unreliable and prone to error and failure sometimes. This can lead to disruption in financial transactions and economic activities. Number four, loss of financial autonomy. A cashless policy undermines our financial autonomy. It allows government and corporations to track and control our financial transactions, eroding our rights to financial privacy. Number five, negative impact on small businesses. A cashless policy has negative impact on small businesses and informal traders who rely on cash transactions. This can lead to job losses and economic instability. And to address what she said on it reduces the use of debt. It actually increases its own of those who have access to computer and all these cyber, to those who do not have cyber security. In conclusion, a cashless policy is not a blessing to our economy, but rather a recipe for disaster. It excludes the marginalized and undermines our economic sovereignty. Let us prioritize financial autonomy and sovereignty over efficiency and convenience, and have a standard financial system. Thank you.
Now, I stand here today to advocate for the cashless policy being a transformative step to a better and prosperous economy for our country, Nigeria. Now, some people may cite challenges and so on, but then let's face it, everything has its advantages and disadvantages. Just because something has disadvantages doesn't make it completely unusable. No. Cashless policy, it promotes transparency, economic efficiency, and aligns with global trends. Earlier, I mentioned that it promotes it promotes transparency. What do I mean? For decades, cash transactions are untraceable dealings, increasing crimes and increasing fraud and other like crimes. But then with the use of digital payments, there's a digital trail which can be used to trace every financial transaction. Let's look at the case of kidnapping. Kidnappers ask for ransom in cash, not transfer. Why did they ask for ransom in cash, not transfer? Because it increases the risk of what they're doing. Imagine a country where the use of cash is completely unallowed. The rate of kidnappings and other like crimes are going to reduce greatly. Secondly, I would like to talk on economic efficiency. The use of cash is very expensive. It uses up a lot of government funds. In our dwindling economy, we should try ways to limit the use of government funds to help us in better ways and other ways. So, because of this, let us try to encourage cashless policy and not use cash as much as often. It is without doubt that the cashless policy aligns with global trends. Now, what do I mean? The world is going into a new era filled with artificial intelligence. Some people may say that, okay, we should not let go of our traditional practices. Was cash It's cash our traditional practice. No, before the English people came, we used cowries and other means for exchange of as a medium of exchange. Now, I would like to talk on something the opponent said. He said he talked about financial privacy. Because of your privacy, would you like there to be increased rate of crimes, kidnappings? If you want to do something, you can do something. You want to do something, doesn't mean you need to do it. Financial privacy. If cash transactions can be traced, that can reduce kidnapping. Because of such disadvantage, because of your privacy, do you want to increase kidnappings? Do you want to encourage different things that can lead to destruction of this country? Imagine a better Nigeria. And I hope I'll be able to convince and not confuse you that truly cashless policy is a blessing to our blessedness.
Alright, second speaker for SS1, the person of Owoade.
I'm from SS1 and I'm here to oppose the motion that says cashless policy is a blessing to our economy. Because what do we mean by cashless? Cashless is when there is no physical money in the circulation of an economy. What do we mean by policy? Policy is government regulation towards lack of cash in the circulation of an economy. Cashless policy is a bad policy. This is a fraud policy from the inception, that is from the beginning. This is a policy that is dead on arrival. There are some key points I want us to take note about cashless policy. 1. For cashless policy to be successful, there must be availability of internet. In Nigeria, there is no access to internet, and without internet, each transaction cannot take place. In northern Nigeria, there is definitely no access to internet, and do you expect each transaction to take place in northern parts of Nigeria? No. 2. There must be energy requiring transaction in Nigeria, and in Nigeria, power supply is irregular. In other parts of Nigeria, the power supply there is very, very irregular. And do you expect cashless policy to take place? 3. Many people lost their lives during the then cashless policy of by the central bank governor, Godwin Emefiele. If you get to the bank, then you will see professors, scholar persons, in the bank, and at the end of the day, they will be handed over 5,000. Therefore, being indebtedness is high. The money sent will not be received like receiver, but yet the sender of the debited. It will take the bank good 14 days for their families to be taken care of. In Nigeria, we don't have the infrastructures. We don't have ICT experts and few. And you agree with me that without them, cashless policy cannot take place. We don't have the infrastructures. There are always network glitches here and there. And if network glitches always happen, I'm sure that cashless policy cannot take place. For cashless policy to take place, the level of literacy in Nigeria must be reduced. It is reported that over 45% of Nigerians are illiterate. And with the way they are illiterate, do you expect them to know anything about cashless policy? Do you expect them to know anything about in-transaction? I hope I've convinced you that cashless policy is not a blessing for our economy.
Without wasting time again, let's have the third speaker from SS2.
Standing on existing protocol, my name is Debate Oauis, and I'm standing here to support the motion which says that cashless policy is a blessing to Nigeria and to further buttress points of my fellow speakers. Now, we all live in Nigeria, right? Now, think about the places that you want to visit in Nigeria. Is it the places where it's rural and
and there is no internet and there is nothing. You talk about the places like Lagos, you talk about the places like Abuja, those places where internet is vast and wide. Now, the fellow co-debaters, they mentioned that there is marginalization. Now, everywhere you go, someone cannot tell me that you not see POS there. Someone will not tell me that Cash is not advertising every day and night. But the companies like Money Point, they are not advertising on how to open your own account and start, even from teenagers. You don't have to go to all those big banks, UBA, until you are 18 to open your own account. These fellow companies like Money Point or Cash, they are already starting that. Now, think about it. They said that there is not enough cybersecurity or employment. Now, what was one of Nigeria's major problems? Unemployment. Now, you said that there are not enough cybersecurity. If the government will be innovative enough and open points for children now to learn programming, to learn various jobs in that act of cybersecurity, such as back-end developing, the front-end developers, the website developers, won't there be a reduction to Nigeria's unemployment problems? Won't there be? Now, you guys, when you want to send money to your friend, you want to give him a birthday gift, most of the times, is it envelope or you just say send me your Aza, man? What did they say? You say send me your Aza, right? Yeah, Jensen, now what we use? Send me your what? Your Aza. Now, that's how we do it, man. We don't limit ourselves to the past. We are working in a better generation. Now, Nigeria, someone will say we are underdeveloped, but with every infrastructure of technology, there are standpoints, there are guidelines for each and every one of us. I hope with these points of mine, I've been able to convince you that cashless policy is without doubt a blessing to our nation, Nigeria.
Initiative to reduce the dependence on physical cash to e-transactions. But to my first point, I would say that the exclusion of the marginalized in our population. Today in Nigeria, more than 45% of our population live in the rural settlement, and few people in the rural settlement do not even know how to operate a mobile phone. How many people that don't even know how many people don't even know how to operate a mobile phone? How do you expect them to even use the internet? Some of them don't even have a bank account. But even domestic affairs, how do you even want to buy something that's not because they don't have? There's no free Wi-Fi, there's no free internet in Nigeria. To my second point, loss of financial privacy. In Nigeria today, due to the advanced technology in the 21st century, it has been said that technology has advanced, whereby we no longer depend on going to the bank to withdraw money. We transfer our money through the internet. But let me ask this, your privacy, if we transfer money to your fellow friend, GT Bank, you collect that transaction. Many people have lost their privacy and has lost the fascination. People transfer money without giving their consent. To my third point, I hope with these 2 points of mine, I'll be able to
protocol. My name is Adeyemi Ibrahim, and I'm here to strongly support the motion that says that cashless policy is a blessing to Nigeria. Firstly, our fellow debaters, what did you say? You said internet affects cashless policy. What assignment? What do you use? What do you use internet to? Rich people, what do they do? I don't want to they will just pass my money away, So let's just go and keep one and put my money aside. If nobody just go there, they forgot their hands to asking for this. Now, what finance policy has done to us is that if you don't carry cash around, nobody cannot come. But they see that that will take. If they come, if there's no money in your house, what will they do? It's what they are. It's what you have that will take. One, you don't have money to do. The last thing they will come, transfer to my account, and if you do them, it's not as if you are doing it. You will not transfer. One, it depends on cash. Fraudulent transactions carried out by rich people that are supporting banditry, causing Nigeria's economy to go to a very, very low level. It's going to be reduced by cashless policy. You have to let me show you. If people are not allowed to carry cash up and down, the only thing that you have to do is transfer. If they transfer the bandits, they will wait for someone's account. So they will place it to donor. That's what it is. So that's what cashless policy has done for us. With these 2 points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you. And that's not to you that cashless policy
the commission to you is that the time is up already. So let's do what we have to do. The last speaker for SS1, Falade Tomilola.
My name is Falade Tomilola, and here I'm going to be I'm here to oppose the motion which says cashless policy is a blessing to Nigeria. And we all have listened to the various points my team members have made. They've talked about the problem of infrastructure, which I would like to call infrastructural deficit. And a lot of people have argued about the fact that Nigeria's financial institution is not ready to take on the various responsibilities of a cashless society. And if you think about it very well, when a country doesn't have those when they don't have infrastructural development, they can't So if you think about it, a country that doesn't have financial infrastructure cannot implement cashless policy. And they've talked about the lack of internet. Everybody understands the fact that once you want to do transactions, you have to have access to the internet. And since there's no access, not everybody has that access. There are people who live in rural areas. They don't have that access. So it's very hard for them to perform transactions. There's also a problem about poor network connectivity and communication. The Nigerian telecommunication services have been plagued with the problem of network connectivity. And it seems that Nigerian telecommunication companies are only putting more emphasis on good quality voice calls. And this affects network connectivity a lot because you need good network to perform transfers. And they've also talked about financial illiteracy. The problem of literacy in Nigeria is Thank you so much.
All right. For the speakers, a sound clap, another sound clap, any chair clap. Well, cashless policy is indeed a blessing. Cashless policy is indeed not a blessing. Me, I support you. Bring cash, I will collect. Just try me. Go to your house, bring cash, I will collect. Go to your house, take my number, do transfer, I will collect. So for me, I support the two. While waiting for our judges, end of this presentation. If you enjoyed the presentation, together for the speakers.